Hey, we're going people, Crypto Yard representing we in the house. So this video is about my strategy, or what I think is my strategy. Because sometimes I've got something planned and just by looking at the game or just thinking even deeper about it, I go ahead and change what that strategy was. And plus I'm a very impulsive person at times. So I'll just jump and do something and said, yeah, get it over with. So what is my strategy? Well, for those of you that have been watching from last Sunday, because what, it's nearly a week now since Fomo3D has been up. You would have seen when I purchased 0.3 of a ETH when it was 50 ETH in the contract. Don't ask me why I purchased that small amount, but what I kept on doing, because as I keep telling you guys, it's still early, so I have to put my money where my mouth is. So I kept on reinvesting. I kept on funding my MetaMask wallet so I could purchase more. I didn't even know how much I was buying. You know, when I find out how much ETH, I should say, I don't know how much ETH I spent. The way I found out how much ETH I spent was when Crypto Mac Pump put up this site here. Where is it? The Fomo3D.eu site. That's how I knew how much ETH I had spent, because I just kept on putting, because there was a certain amount of keys I said I wanted to have, and I just kept on reinvesting whatever I gained from the keys that I hold or from my exit scam. And I'm going to show you guys how much I've got and how much and what I'm thinking if I'm still going to keep reinvesting. So you can see right here. So that was a number. I said, all right, let me get to this number and then I will start think about what I'm going to do. So as you can see, I've got 20,000 keys here. A nice round number was what I wanted, and then I would take it from there and see how I feel. But as I said, I'm very impulsive at times, so I might just go right here, even though I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna leave this bit, leave it to grow, so I can at least have some ETH for when the quick game starts, even though we don't know when the quick game starts. So I should think I'll be able to come up with some more ETH by then, even if I was to reinvest this. But right now I'm just in two minds, because at the same time I'm thinking, hey, if I wait until tomorrow, I'm gonna get less keys for my money. Or what about if I wait until tomorrow and then Fomo3D? I mean, what if I was to go ahead and reinvest this right now, and then Fomo3D, the quick one, the fast game, the short game, they've announced that it's coming out in a day or two, then I probably won't be able to get enough ETH ready for what I need to put into the short Fomo3D. So as I said, I do not know my strategy. My strategy was to get to a certain amount of keys, and now I've got there, I might still try to add to it, because as I said, for me, I think it's still early and there's going to be a lot. Hey, you lot must be tired of me repeating this, still early, still early. I'm sure you got the point, so I think I should stop saying that. You get me? So let me know what you would do, guys, if you was right here with this. Would you go ahead and reinvest? I may or may not take your advice, but for me, I'm just like, what do I do? I mean, I've also just not long ago purchased some more P3D. And it was the same thing with P3D when I was like, hey, I need to get to this number. Because at first I was like, hey, I need to get to 500, then I get to 1,000, then I said I want to get to 2,000. And then next thing I said to myself, you know, I want to get in the top 100, then I want to get in the top 50, and so on and so forth. So I kept on adding, I kept on reinvesting, and things like that. And it seems as if it's going to be the same here. So at least I've experienced this before, so I know exactly what to kind of expect for myself, even though I'm saying, hey, I might just go right here and just reinvest. Hey, who knows, man? I'm gonna have a think about it. Yeah, we'll see. But right now, that my main strategy was to get to a certain number. That's the only thing that was definite for me, was to get to a certain number, and this is that certain number. So now I will see where I will take it. But yeah. For those of you who was wondering, oh, I should show you something as well that's not on the site. Look at the stats section, which shows you the total amount of invested ETH, and you can see that's 3,406 with a USD value of 1.5 million. Go for more. Get me, and you can see how much they've distributed as rewards already, which is 1.1 million. And you would see this bit here, we say time purchase, which is 5.84 years. So that's if they was to take all these ETH and that we've put in and added those all up to 30 seconds. I mean, obviously it's not going to go this long because it's hard capped at 24 hours. But if they was to check the amount of ETH that we've put in by those, or the amount of keys or whatever you want to put it, you want to count it as, where is it? So it would be here. So if it's to check this amount of keys by 30 seconds, that's how many hours we've gone. Not, I'm not saying hours, I mean years. So imagine if that was a case. Well, no one would play this game anyhow if that was the case. But luckily and thankfully, our devs are clever enough to hard cap it at 24 hours. And so that's what's happening. And a lot of us are now waiting. And the ETH price has now gone down. So for those of you that was waiting for the gas price, I should say, to go down, it is now down. So go right ahead and reinvest just like I did. Because well, not here. I did on my P3D. Should I show you that as well? Sometimes I feel like I'm only showing you because I was showing my strategy. Sometimes I feel like, hey man, there's no need to be showing how much keys or tokens you've got. But yeah, that's what I did for Fomo3D. And as I said, hey, if you're gonna make a decision, this is the right time to make this, that decision since the timer has gone down. So yeah man, as usual, what do I always say at the end of the video? The links are in the description if you want to go ahead and play, or if you want to go ahead and just do your reinvest or whatever. Get me? But yeah, people, let me know what you're thinking. Crypto Yardie representing, and we are out there. Zimmy, boom!